Good evening, viewers, and welcome to today's edition of the news. First, let's have a look at the headlines. Prime Minister Modi speaks with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and Russian President Vladimir Putin. Approximately 18 square kilometers out of the areas of difference will come to Meghalaya, says Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma. COVID vaccine hesitancy rate among healthcare workers in the state at 10%, says Health Minister James Sangma. And each ASHA worker is guaranteed a minimum of 4,000 per month, excluding incentives, informs Health Minister, assures payment to be streamlined through app. And now for the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today spoke on the phone to Russian President Vladimir Putin and discussed the evolving situation in Ukraine. Sources said President Putin briefed Prime Minister Modi on the status of negotiations between the two countries. Modi urged President Putin to hold direct talks with Ukrainian President Zelensky in addition to the ongoing negotiations between their teams. He appreciated the announcement of ceasefire and establishment of humanitarian corridors in parts of Ukraine, including Sumy. Earlier today, Prime Minister Narendra Modi sought continued support from the Ukrainian government in ongoing efforts for the evacuation of Indian nationals from Sumy. Modi also thanked Ukrainian President Zelensky for the help extended by the Ukraine government in evacuation of Indian nationals. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma today informed that he will leave for Delhi on March 9 to discuss the MOU signed by the state of Assam and Meghalaya. Revealing details of the MOU, he informed that both states agreed that no new areas of difference will be added henceforth, and that of the total area under difference, 18 square kilometer will be added to Meghalaya and 18 will be added to Assam. Changes will not be affected the ownership of the land. He added, a detailed survey will also soon be carried out by Survey of India in the presence of his officials from both states. Sangma also thanked all stakeholders involved in the exercise.
Of 36.79 kilometers in these 6 areas are under differences. And after the detailed discussion, surveys and visits being made by the regional committees, approximately 18 square kilometers plus minus will come to Meghalaya and 18 square kilometers plus minus will go to Assam.
Health Minister James Sangma informed that the COVID vaccine hesitancy rate among healthcare workers throughout the state is about 10%. The total number of healthcare workers in the state who are unvaccinated is 2,505, out of which 49 are from private hospitals and 2,456 are from government hospitals. Question posed by opposition Trinamool Congress legislator Himalaya Shamplyang, Sangma said that there are various reasons for COVID vaccination hesitancy among the healthcare workers based on the study conducted by the Indian Institute of Public Health. Sangma said that the government is making all efforts to conduct counselling and create awareness programs in this regard.
And the minister's reply itself shows very clearly, sir, in C and D, that the unvaccinated in the government hospitals is 2,456, whereas in private hospitals is only 49. So may I know the reason, sir, why there is so much of hesitancy?
And this is an ongoing process, sir. As you know, as we speak, a lot of people are coming forward to take vaccines. This is something that we are not, discontinuing with that process of counseling, so that people, whoever so wishes, can keep coming, sir. And I would say, sir, 70 to 80% of people who were earlier hesitant to take the vaccine have come forward and have come in, forward to take the vaccine. So, but that is over a period of time, sir. So that would be more specific, sir.
Urban Affairs Minister Sneh Bhalangdhar informed that the department is trying to acquire land in Ribhoi district for setting up of waste disposal project at Kirdem village. In reply to questions posed by Trinamool Congress legislator George B. Lingdor, Dhar informed that the total estimated size of the land that the department intends to acquire is 200 acres approximately. As informed by the minister, the process for the acquisition of land is not yet complete. The Urban Affairs Minister further said that the detailed project report is yet to be prepared. Mayoral Bonds Aim MLA of Nongpor today tabled a calling to attention motion on the plight of ASHA workers and ASHA facilitators at the Assembly today. The MLA highlighted issues of delay payments and low rates of remuneration, among others. Responding to the MLA, Meghalaya Health Minister James Sangma has informed that each ASHA worker is guaranteed a minimum of 4,000 per month. In addition, on average, an ASHA is expected to earn an incentive of Rs 5,000 to Rs 10,000 per month, depending on their performance. While acknowledging a delay in the incentive reaching in time, he informed that an application to resolve such issues has been rolled out on a pilot basis in Umling block and will be extended to the entire state by April 2022.
ASHA within our state, it is not a new issue. Each and every one of us, we are aware the problem, the grievances that they have been facing in the past, even till date. We have seen just recently on Friday, they are again on the street.
You can clearly see, sir, that the system, despite the kind of handicaps, despite the kind of difficulties that the department may be facing, the officers, the health officials, the whole health department has been working very hard to ensure, looking at the kind of yeoman's service that is being provided by the ASHAs, that payments are made to them on a timely basis and the due payments are cleared.
Russia announced a ceasefire in Ukraine starting this morning and the opening of humanitarian corridors in several areas on the 12th day of the war for civilians from the capital Kyiv, the southern port city of Mariupol and Kharkiv, and Ukraine's second largest city and Sumy. It wasn't immediately clear if fighting would stop beyond the areas mentioned in the task force's statement or when the ceasefire would end. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma in a tweet informed that out of 43 Meghalaya students, 42 have safely reached India and one student landing this morning. The 43rd resident has decided to stay in Poland with his relatives. In Manipur, ECI has decided to conduct repolls at 6 polling stations of 4 scheduled tribe assembly constituencies tomorrow. The 4 assembly constituencies are Ukhrul, Chingai, Karong and Tadubi. These assembly constituencies witnessed polling on 5th March at the final phase elections of the state. However, the election officials, after examining aspects of poll processed at the state polling stations, decided to conduct repolls tomorrow. The polling timing will be 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. And now for the weather report. Maximum temperature 24.5 degrees Celsius, minimum temperature 12.4 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity in the mornings 27% and in the evening 29%. Rainfall nil. Forecast weather is most likely to remain dry. Our news bulletin is also available live on our YouTube channel. In addition to watching on television, viewers may visit the DD News Shillong YouTube channel to tune in to our daily bulletin. And now for the headlines once again. Prime Minister Modi speaks with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and Russian President Vladimir Putin. Approximately 18 square kilometers out of the areas of difference will come to Meghalaya, says Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma. COVID vaccine hesitancy rate among the healthcare workers in the state at 10%, says Health Minister James Sangma. And each ASHA worker is guaranteed a minimum of 4,000 per month excluding incentives, informs Health Minister, assures payments to be streamlined through app. Well, that's all we have for you in today's edition of the news. Do tune in tomorrow at the same time and same channel. Have a good night.